really don't understand why some people born with so much achieve so little. Some people born with so little achieve so much. But there is one thing that I do understand. That is, we all have problems, we all have difficulties, we all have challenges.
So, what challenge is next for Lou Holtz? The College Football Hall of Famer is the only coach to have taken over 6 losing programs, turning them all into winners, and taking 4 of those programs into the top 20. Of course, he also won a national championship at Notre Dame and has had his share of success as a broadcaster and motivational speaker. He wrote his autobiography, Wins, Losses, and Lessons, back in 2007, but no doubt has some additional chapters to write in the years ahead. Now, for purposes of full disclosure, he recruited me to NC State in the mid-'70s, spoke at my 50th birthday party 6 years ago. Coach Lou Holtz, welcome to Newsmax Prime.
Well, thank you, J.D. Delighted to be here, and I hope people know you're an outstanding football player for us at NC State, also an outstanding individual.
Well, Coach, we really appreciate the time. And you know, I had a little bit of time in political office. I know a lot of people have been asking you to run for office someday, and with Marco Rubio vacating his seat in the United States Senate, is there a chance you might run for the U.S. Senate from Florida in 2016?
No, there's absolutely no chance. I'm so old now, J.D., my birthday candles cost more than a cake. And I just hope that whoever we put in office, that they would just simply hold people accountable for the choice they make, wherever you are, good or bad, because the choice you make. Choose to do drugs, drop out of school, join a gang, have 5 children out of wedlock, get tattooed from head to bottom. You choose to have difficulty in life, and don't blame me for the decisions you make. We don't hold people accountable for choices. Life isn't complicated.
And we all make choices, and about the time I decided to come to NC State, you took a brief stint in the NFL with the New York Jets. Now the former Jets quarterback Joe Namath is being treated with hyperbaric oxygen therapy for what is termed as traumatic brain injury. In fact, our parent website, Newsmax.com, ran a story on his treatment. Coach, in your opinion, what should be done to help prevent brain injuries to football players?
Take the face mask off the helmet. You know, I played when we didn't have one. Nobody used their head as a battering ram. Nobody used the helmet as a weapon. What you did, you learned to play the game the right way and use the shoulder. Everybody thinks they're much better looking than they are. So you take the face mask off, people will start playing the game of football the proper way.
Simple solution there. You know, Coach, tomorrow the NFL meetings convene in San Francisco. There's still a lot of concern about Patriots quarterback Tom Brady and the so-called Deflategate. Is a 4-game suspension the right punishment?
No, I think it's far too harsh. Let me say this, J.D. The officials handle the ball on every play the first half. The official picks the ball up from the receiver or the running back. They pass it to the linesman who placed the ball down. They handled it every down. And they didn't know the ball was deflated at that time? That seems a little bit absurd.
Coach, it is that time of year when you've been out delivering some commencement addresses. What is the #1 piece of advice you have for this year's college graduates?
Well, I just got done speaking at Franciscan University, and the main thing I told them was just make sure that you take advantage of the opportunities we have. And don't complicate life. Success is not complicated. We have 7 colors of the rainbow. Look what Michelangelo did with it. We have 7 musical notes. Look what Beethoven did with it. We have 10 numbers, not 20. Look what Bernie Madoff did with those 10 numbers. So it can be simple, but it didn't all necessarily good. But just remember this, that life is not complicated. Make good choices and be held accountable for the choice you make. I told him this also. I was born with a silver spoon in my mouth, J.D., and I understand that. My dad went to 3rd grade. I was born in the Depression. I was born in the cellar by Dr. McGraw. We had 1 bedroom for my mother, my father, my sister, and I, a kitchen, half bath for 7.5 years. No welfare, no food stamps, no safety net, but I was born with a silver spoon because I was taught to make good choices. I was born in this great country and realized that if I was willing to work and overcome problems and obstacles, that I could have some success in life. That's why I had a silver spoon in my life, and that's the main thing I shared with the graduates of the various universities I speak with.
Coach, a minute remains. For the United States of America, what is the most vexing, pressing problem you see today?
I think it's basically that we don't ask people to be outstanding. You know, everybody has more talent. And I get tired of hearing everybody saying that you're a victim, etc. Let's realize the talent you have and make up your mind to do something. Let's be held responsible for our thing. And I think that's what made this country great. And that's what we're losing, where everybody has a problem and it's always somebody else's problem. That's not what made this country great. Individualism, good decision, and caring about other people. Get to the point where you can be trusted, you're committed to excellence, you care about other people. It's not complicated.
And you're sure, Coach, you don't want to run for the U.S. Senate. 10 seconds.
No, I don't want to run for the Senate. I just want to run after my wife of 54 years.
Amen. Coach Lou Holtz, we thank you for your time. Look forward to visiting with you again real soon. The book, Wins, Losses, and Lessons. We're coming back with more on Newsmax Prime.